Have you ever noticed that voice in your head that tells you you are not good enough, that you are going to fail, or why even bother? That voice is your inner critic. And here is the reality. Your inner critic is a liar. Research shows that 94% of what we fear never happens, yet we let this voice hold us back, stop us from trying, and keep us small. But today, I'm going to show you 5 ways to challenge that voice and take back your power. Right now, your inner critic feels like part of you. It speaks and you believe it. But that voice is not really you. It is just old programming, built from past criticism, judgments, childhood experiences, and self-doubt. The key is to separate yourself from it. For example, try this. Give your inner critic a name. I call mine Sam. Sam was the critical parent figure in my life growing up. And guess what? He still lives in my head. But now when I hear that negative voice, I do not say, I'm not good enough. I say, oh, that's just Sam talking again. His problem, not mine. This technique creates distance between you and your inner critic. The moment you separate from it, you weaken its power. Your inner critic feeds on self-focus, over-analyzing, overthinking or rumination, and criticizing. The more attention you give it, the stronger it becomes. So another way to shrink it is to focus and shift your focus outwards. Try this. Start, for example, a gratitude list. Every morning, write down 3 things you appreciate. It could be something simple like your morning coffee or a kind message from a friend. This small shift rewires your brain over time to focus on what is working instead of what is wrong. Another example, acts of kindness. When you do something nice for someone else, you stop feeding the critic and start feeding confidence instead. Your inner critic speaks in absolutes, that you'll always fail, you will never be successful. But these statements are not facts, they're just thoughts. And you can reframe those thoughts. The next time you hear yourself say, I cannot do this, add one simple word, yet. I cannot do this yet. This is reframing. Instead of I cannot do this, say I cannot do this yet. That one word turns failure into possibility. This is how you take control of your inner dialogue. Every time the critic says you are not good enough, counter it with, I'm learning, and I'm growing, and I'm improving every day. Now look at your friends. Who do you spend your time with? Are they lifting you up, or are they reinforcing your self-doubt? The people around you shape your inner dialogue. If you are surrounded by negativity, even sarcasm or criticism, your inner critic will mirror that energy. But if you are surrounded by people who believe in you, encourage you, and remind you of your strengths, your inner voice will start to reflect that too. If you would like help with this, visit my website and book a free discovery call. And together, let's push back on your inner critic.